Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. 2024 is right around the corner, and with the new year comes a fresh start. A perfect time to get your finances in order. In this video, we're going to break down the essential elements of a solid personal finance plan so you can start building a brighter financial future. We're talking actionable steps, simple strategies, and zero jargon. Just straightforward advice to help you master your money in 2024. Let's dive in. Before we even think about budgets or investments, we need to figure out what we're actually working towards, our financial goals. Think of it like this. You wouldn't hop in your car and start driving without knowing where you're going, right? Having clear financial goals gives you direction and keeps you motivated. We need to get specific and use the SMART method. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Say your goal is to buy a house in 3 years with a $50,000 down payment. That's specific, measurable, achievable with a solid plan, relevant to your life, and it has a clear deadline. Now take some time to think about your own financial aspirations. Do you want to buy a property, pay off debt, invest for retirement? Whatever it is, write those goals down, make them SMART, and put them somewhere you'll see them every day. This is your financial roadmap, your guiding light throughout this journey. Remember, your goals are personal to you. The important thing is to have goals that excite you. Goals that make you want to level up your financial game. Trust me, having that clarity will make all the difference as we move forward. Now that we've got our financial destinations mapped out, it's time to talk about how we're actually going to get there. And that's where budgeting comes in. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself or living like a monk. It's about understanding where your money is going so you can make conscious decisions and direct it towards the things that matter most to you. Think of it like this. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It helps you track your income and expenses so you can identify areas where you can save, prioritize your spending, and achieve your financial goals faster. One popular and easy-to-follow option is the 50-30-20 rule. This method suggests allocating your after-tax income as follows: 50% for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Tracking your expenses is key to successful budgeting. You can use a simple spreadsheet, budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook. The method you choose doesn't matter as much as the act of consistently tracking where your money is going. The important thing is to start somewhere and make conscious spending decisions aligned with your financial goals. Debt. It's a word that can send shivers down anyone's spine. But let's face it, debt is a reality for many of us, whether it's from student loans, credit cards, or even a mortgage. The key to achieving true financial freedom is to manage debt effectively and eventually become debt-free. The first step is to understand the different types of debt you have. Generally, debt can be categorized as good debt or bad debt. Good debt is typically considered an investment that will grow in value over time, like a mortgage or a student loan. Bad debt, on the other hand, is debt that doesn't offer any significant returns and can quickly spiral out of control, like high-interest credit card debt. Once you have a clear picture of your debt situation, it's time to create a plan of attack. Prioritize paying down high-interest debt first, as it can quickly accumulate and eat away at your finances. The important thing is to stay focused on your goals and keep chipping away at your debt until you're finally free. Let's talk about one of the most important aspects of personal finance: building an emergency fund. Think of this as your financial safety net, your protection against life's unexpected curveballs. Because let's face it, life happens, and it's not always pretty. Your car could break down, you could lose your job, or you might face a medical emergency, all situations that can put a serious strain on your finances. Having a healthy emergency fund can be the difference between weathering those storms comfortably or going into debt and derailing your financial progress. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses set aside. You want to be able to access these funds quickly in case of an emergency. So keeping it in a readily accessible high-yield savings account is a good option. Avoid investing your emergency fund in the stock market, as market fluctuations could mean you might not have access to the full amount when you need it most. Start by setting aside a small amount each month and gradually increase it as you can. Now for the exciting part: investing. Investing is crucial for building long-term wealth, reaching your financial goals, and securing your financial future. But for many beginners, the world of investing can seem intimidating and complex. Don't worry, we're going to break it down into simple terms and cover the basics to get you started. First things first, diversification is key. Diversification simply means spreading your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate, to reduce risk. By diversifying your portfolio, you're less likely to experience significant losses if one particular investment or asset class performs poorly. Next, understand your risk tolerance. Risk tolerance refers to your ability to withstand fluctuations in the value of your investments. Generally, younger investors with a longer time horizon can afford to take on more risk, while older investors closer to retirement may prefer more conservative investments. Remember, investing involves risk, and there are no guaranteed returns. It's crucial to do your research, understand the investments you're considering, and if needed, seek advice from a qualified financial advisor. So there you have it, a beginner's guide to taking control of your personal finances in 2024. Remember, achieving financial freedom is a journey, not a race. Start by implementing these steps today, one by one, and gradually build upon them. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.